Just when you think OLED monitors can't get any better, ASUS comes out with this. Their brand new 27-inch OLED gaming monitor, the XG27AQWMG. This is a very fast OLED gaming monitor with a 280Hz refresh rate and a 0.03 millisecond response time. But the biggest change in these new displays is that it is now using tandem WOLED technology. Not only are these new WOLED panels 15% brighter at its peak and provide 25% wider color volume, but they are also expected to add 60% longer OLED lifespan compared to previous gen WOLED monitors. Basically what happens is the existing yellow emitting layer is replaced on 3rd gen OLED panels with distinct red and green layers, essentially adding one more layer on the backlight. The stacking of all 3 primary colors enhances the overall brightness of the monitor and its color accuracy. But before we dive into the colors, let's talk about the design real quick. The new XG27 monitor comes with a smaller base, 30% smaller to be exact, which is a welcome change as it won't take up a lot of desk space anymore compared to previous XG monitors. While I do prefer the look of the older stands, which also comes with a pretty cool ROG projection, the new stand is way more practical for any given setup. However, you still get all the adjustability: tilt, height, swivel, and 90-degree rotation on both sides. I also noticed the panel itself is very thin, much thinner than my previous ROG OLED monitor. And despite both having the same screen size, the new MG model has no chin. They got rid of the bottom chin and made a bezel instead, which is a genius design choice because the content on the screen now blends in with all 4 bezels, providing a more immersive experience. You still get the handle on the bottom, allowing you to tilt the monitor without touching the screen, and behind that are the same menu buttons and joystick. I'm very glad ASUS kept what was familiar and just works. The handle is also where the Neo proximity sensor is located, and you can enable this in the OSD. What this does is it basically measures the distance between the user and the monitor to determine the user's usage time, and it also auto shuts off once it doesn't detect anyone in front of it, which results to longer OLED lifespan. But once you're back at your desk, the monitor will detect your presence and it will turn on. On the back of the stand, there's a small hole allowing you to pass through the cables, but due to how low the ports sit in the back, the cables will still be visible from the front. As much as I appreciate the effort from ASUS trying to conceal the cables, the ports need to be recessed higher for that to even work. But if the stand doesn't do it for you, it is VESA compatible, so you can mount this to your desk or any compatible arm. For connectivity, you get all the next-gen ports, including DisplayPort 1.4, HDMI 2.1, and a USB hub. Unfortunately, there is no external power brick. It's internal, which I guess it's nice for portability and minimalistic setups. However, for warranty situations, you're gonna have to ship the entire monitor back for repair, as opposed to just buying a replacement power brick. The good news is that ASUS offers ASUS Rapid Replacement, which is a 3-year warranty with burn-in included. And this covers optional 2-way advanced replacement during warranty service. So if your monitor does need servicing, they will send out a loaner replacement for you to use while they repair the one that you sent to them. And once it's repaired and sent back to you, you would then send the loaner unit back. TrueBlack Glossy coating is another feature added on this monitor, and it is game-changing. I mean, you can be the judge here. Both of these monitors are on, but can you tell which one has the TrueBlack Glossy coating? It is night and day compared to a traditional glossy WOLED panel. The blacks are truly black, providing stunning, vibrant colors and amazing contrast everywhere. But it's not just great for watching content, it's also the perfect monitor for content creators because of its DCI-P3 99.5% color gamut and true 10-bit color. HDR content is noticeably better. The colors pop more on the new monitor, and if you look closely at this polar bear scene, you can easily tell a difference in the lake in the background. The blue is more vibrant on the new display. And if you look closely at the snow in the foreground, you can see the shadows better, which provides more detail overall. Another advantage of the TrueBlack Glossy coating is that it absorbs more light compared to a regular glossy one. If you pay attention to the light source, you can actually see there is less of a splash effect on the TrueBlack coating. Of course, gaming on the monitor has been an absolute treat. The 280Hz refresh rate is amazing. Granted, you can even hit 280 FPS at the very minimum, but if you can, you will love the monitor. The 0.03 millisecond response time is also nice. You get no ghosting at all. And if your PC can push these specs in 1440p without a problem, then this is a worthy upgrade to your setup. Personally, I think 280 Hz is beyond overkill. Like, I still think 240 Hz is overkill. No one needs anything faster than 240 Hz, unless you're like a pro esports gamer. I think 1440p at 240 Hz is like the perfect place to be. But as we all know, people want more. This will retail for $699, which isn't too bad compared to LG's higher price tag, and it's expected to launch in December. But yeah, that is our first look on ROG's latest new OLED gaming monitor. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you think it's overkill? Are you planning on picking one up for your setup? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys want to check it out, I'll drop a link to down below. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one.